The countersink drills are used to prepare the expanded collar portion of the osteotomy for placement of the certain PREVAIL implants. Features of the countersink drills include new cutting-edge design to improve efficiency and reduce drill chatter, depth reference line widened to 1 millimeter, providing a clearly identifiable visual landmark for crestal and 1 millimeter subcrestal implant platform placement. Countersinks have an optimized bullet end, allowing proper piloting in normal and soft bone osteotomies. The operating speed of the countersink drills is 1200 to 1500 RPM to correspond to the speed of other drills used during the procedure, such as the round burr and the initial twist drill. The countersink depth indicators are used to simulate the implant platform position prior to placing the implant. This is an important instrument to help ensure correct placement of the implant in the prepared osteotomy. Landmarks on the countersink drills correspond with landmarks on the countersink depth indicators. The countersink drills are used to prepare the expanded collar portion of the osteotomy for placement of certain PREVAIL implants. The expanded collar portion of the implant creates stability and helps lock the implant at the coronal aspect. Countersink drills should operate between 1200 to 1500 RPM. For crestal placement, drill to the leading edge of the 1 millimeter wide laser line. For subcrestal placement, drill 1 additional millimeter to the top of the line. Do not pump the countersink drill as you might pump a twist drill when creating the osteotomy. The countersink drill should be advanced to the desired depth and then be removed without any pumping action. Pumping a countersink drill may cause an oversized osteotomy. The countersink depth indicators are used to simulate the implant platform prior to placing the implant. To ensure proper engagement of the implant collar, it must be seated to the depth demonstrated by the countersink depth indicator, or there is a risk of a poor fit between the implant and osteotomy. The countersink depth indicators can be used with the countersink drills when placing both certain PREVAIL implants and OsseoTite XP implants. When placing the implant platform should reach the same position that the countersink depth indicator platform previously attained. If the implant platform is positioned higher in relation to the crest of the bone than the platform of the countersink depth indicator previously demonstrated, then final hand ratcheting of the implant into the osteotomy is required.